The Old Testament book of Deuteronomy contains a significant prophecy revealed to Moses by God. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I command him. This prophecy foretells the coming of a prophet after Moses. The prophecy's central clue is the likeness of this prophet to Moses. But in what way will he be similar to Moses? The prophecy explains that God will place his words in this prophet's mouth, meaning he will receive divine revelation just as Moses did. Moses delivered divine law and established a covenant for the Israelites to follow. Similarly, this future prophet will bring a new law and covenant. An essential detail in identifying this prophet is that he will come from among their brothers. The context of the verses preceding this prophecy clarifies that this reference to brothers points to a nation closely related to the Israelites. As the Israelites gathered at Mount Horeb, they heard the voice of God, which was so overwhelming that they asked not to hear it directly again. This incident refers to all of Israel as one entity, suggesting that the prophecy is addressing the entire nation of Israel. Therefore, the prophet like Moses cannot be an Israelite, but will be raised from among a brother nation. The prophecy also indicates that this prophet will not emerge from Israel itself. Deuteronomy later confirms that no prophet like Moses had arisen in Israel or would arise in the future. This indicates that the future prophet will come from a different nation related to the Israelites, such as the descendants of Ishmael, who are also descendants of Abraham and thus brothers of the Israelites. In the Quran, God says, "Indeed, we have sent to you a messenger as a witness upon you just as we sent to Pharaoh a messenger." Quran 73:15, highlighting a similarity between Muhammad peace be upon him and Moses peace be upon him. The prophet Muhammad peace be upon him himself is described in the Quran as one upon whom God's words are placed, as God states, nor does he speak from his own inclination. It is not but a revelation revealed. Quran 53:3-4. The Hadith literature also reinforces this, where the prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said, "I am the prayer of my father Abraham and the glad tidings of Jesus Musnad Ahmad." This ties directly into the idea that Muhammad peace be upon him was the fulfillment of earlier prophecies. The New Testament reveals that during the time of Jesus, the Jews were still awaiting the prophet like Moses. When John the Baptist was questioned by Jewish leaders, he was asked if he was the Messiah, Elijah, or the prophet. The distinct mention of the prophet shows that he was expected to come after Jesus. Since Jesus is recognized as the Messiah, this indicates that the prophet like Moses was still to come after him. The Quran narrates the story of the night journey, where Muhammad peace be upon him was miraculously transported from Mecca to the temple in Jerusalem in a single night. Quran 17:1. This fulfills the prophecy that the coming prophet would make a sudden appearance at the temple. Moreover, the prophet Muhammad's peace be upon him life achievements align with the prophecies in the Old Testament. After receiving divine revelation, he established a new law, the Sharia, and led his followers to victory in various battles, expanding the Muslim state to encompass the lands between Egypt and modern-day Iraq. This fulfilled the unaccomplished mission of Moses to bring the Israelites to the Promised Land. The prophecy in Deuteronomy about a prophet like Moses finds its fulfillment in the person of Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him. The Quran and Hadith provide ample evidence of this, showing that Muhammad peace be upon him was sent as the final messenger, delivering a divine law, expanding his followers' land, and fulfilling the role of the awaited prophet. The linguistic connection between the Hebrew term for desire and Muhammad's name further strengthens this identification. The foretold prophet like Moses, the Ahmed of all nations, has indeed been sent. The question remains, will you acknowledge and follow him?